Lesson
Look, you've been failing every class. I'll give you one more chance. If you want to pass my class, you have to do these questions. 2 plus 2.
Teacher, the answer you were looking for is 4.
That is correct. What about 10 plus 10?
Teacher, I suspect the answer to this question is 4. Teacher.
You can't be this stupid. Let me give you an easy one. What's your name?
I think I know this one, teacher. Is the answer 4?
What is a vanishing point? A vanishing point is a location on the horizon line that represents length, depth, and height. Is what a vanishing point represents. Now, you can look at length multiple ways. If a object is static, it's very clear where the length is. But if it's constantly moving around, changing into different angles and places, then telling where the length is kind of hard, and kind of this becomes up to you where the length is. Now, let's take one of these shapes for example. If you look at any of the planes, any of the sides of this shape, you can go, this is the front. You can say, this is the front of the shape. This is what is the front. It's not the back. It's not the side. It's the front of the shape. But what happens if you say all of a sudden, no, that's not the front. That's the side. This is the front of the shape. Now this becomes the length, and this becomes the height, and this becomes width. Length, width, height. And vice versa if you, I guess if you say this is the front, let's say this is the front of the shape. Now this becomes height, this becomes width, and this becomes length. It really depends on how you look at the shape. So the vanishing point represents length, width, and height. But in one point perspective right here, you only have one point. Height, length, width. That's very simple. You can very clearly tell where the height, length, and width is. But same rules apply to the other. To this. Same rules apply to this. If you say this is the front, then all of a sudden this would be the length. Oh, my bad. This would be the width. And then this becomes the height. It really depends on how you look at it, but really length could be found anywhere in an object. So yeah, I guess you can call all these lines here, all these lines, length. So I wasn't wrong technically, but I felt like it was important for me to explain myself. Let me just draw a little sketch. So This is like a shape of the skull, I guess. Now, we all know that, let me make it a little bit more detailed. There we go. Got a little skeleton. This is the front of the face. This is the back of the face. But if you look at it from a different way, what if this is the back of the face and this is the front? See? Now everything changes. Now all the lengths change. What was considered height might now be considered length instead of width. Okay, continuing. N is connected to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 point perspectives. We get. No need to worry. This will not be an 8-minute long refix. If you didn't get the B-roll that I used, basically the picture of me and just regular recording is supposed to signify life. 5-point perspective, fish eye view represents the natural way people view the world, even if you don't recognize it. Vanishing points names like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5-point perspectives based on the location of the vanishing point on the horizon line and grid. We'll make soon. Lesson 5. How to find the horizon.